Hey people, CzarThwomp here, and welcome to episode 17 of The Simpsons Hit and Run. Last time, we helped Otto drop off some kids at Krusty Lou Studios, we raced Krusty's limo, we stalked Professor Frink back to the observatory, we bashed into a dump truck, and we destroyed Skinner's car. All to get a laser, so that way we can prove to Krusty that his cola is evil, just like his Krustio and pretty much every other product he's created. Seriously, Krusty is behind every evil product in Springfield. His formaldehyde snacks. Actually, no, that was... Yeah, Krusty's formaldehyde snacks. Yeah, though that was a more modern episode, so basically just... That was after the fact. But anyways, as you can see from this car here, as well as the difference in coin count. Off camera, I basically farmed coins using the Krusty Lou Studios, and managed to buy all the collectibles, all the remaining collectibles in the level. So anyways, without further ado, let's do this. We have one of the worst missions in the game. One of the worst missions. A mission that haunts the nightmares of anyone who has ever played this game. That mission is Set to Kill. Anyways, for this mission, we are going to need the... Let's get the... Where is it? Globex Supervillain Car.
Wouldn't be too much trouble. I really need a new car.
So anyways, for this mission, we are going to need this car.
Oh,
we're going to need to use
cool
this car.
School.
It's not going to be fun using this car, but darn it, we're going to need to use it. Ugh, I don't want to use this car.
Oh, awesome, man. That was the best
Okay,
ride ever.
let's do this.
Krusty, I've got proof now. See this laser gun?
Well, what do you know? You were telling the truth. You've taught this old clown a lesson. And blah, 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 etc., stay in school. I just wish you told me before I let them set up those free laser gun stands.
Oh, man. I better get some heavy artillery if I'm going to take out that much private property. Curdy should have something good.
Set to Kill. Destroy all the free laser stands in Springfield before time runs out. Easier said than done.
No problem.
So anyways, the biggest issue with this mission is the fact that you have to drive to the squid port and deal with the cops, all while hitting objects with this bulky ass car that basically has all the strength of a marshmallow. I know I said that basically that toughness isn't exactly the most useful quality of vehicle in this game. Well, that's because, well, you're not dealing with this sort of mission. But honestly, the cops are the worst thing about this. The cops are the absolute worst thing about this mission. See, look at that. We're only up to a hit and run. Yeah, no shortcut's gonna help you out with this one. So anyways, we're gonna want to keep a lookout for stand number 20, I believe. Because that stand is going to help us skip a good chunk of the troubles that this mission causes.
It's all good.
Okay.
That was totally awesome. Oh, that was so cool. Bingo! Okay. Okay, I missed out on it. On potential skip. Wicked.
Go.
Woo, nice one.
Drive. This isn't exactly a friendly mission. Yeah, you only have 50 seconds no matter where you pick up that last one. Okay.
Whee!
Seriously? First try? I did this mission on the first try! Here I'm banking on the entire episode being taken up by this mission! I can't believe it! I can't believe it! Okay.
Oh, why didn't I just do this in the first place?
Why didn't I know that showgirl last night was a guy? Hindsight's always 20/20.
You know what? I'm kind of actually disappointed a little because here I was anticipating to have a whole die, Krusty, die moment. But hey, I am perfectly content with this. So anyways, how I do it. Set to kill. They're not going to take it away from us. They're not going to take away our victory. Yeah? Okay, yeah, see, there we go. So basically, just set this over. And then do that. But yeah, basically, when it comes... Yeah, one of the big things that helps is when you're doing this mission, don't be afraid of the bowling pin machine. Just keep speeding. Just keep speeding towards it and do not look back. Do not pause for even a second. But still, I can't believe that happened. I can't believe that we managed to do that mission so quickly. Like I said, the reason why I ended the last episode off when I did was because I was banking on this mission taking up an entire video's worth of time. And then basically just, and I would have ended it off the second we won it. But I am so happy. Words can't describe just how relieved I am to get that on the first try. Yeah, well, at least I memorialized basically that moment during my during my most recent playthrough when I did this mission. I did it on stream about last week or so, and I was getting livid. So much so when I jump out, that guy beat this mission with 2 seconds to spare. Jump out of the car. F you, Krusty! F you! Okay, anyways, go back here, and as you can see, Homer has a new car.
Dad, the aliens have taken over the Duff Brewery and they're using it to store laser guns. Oh, God, never in my life have ever had to do so much explaining.
What? This is Duff's worst disgrace since Duff Ice. It's time to use my secret weapon. Remember when I told you I sold my old car so you could go to college?
Yeah?
It was a lie.
Yay, tough luck, Swarthmore.
Okay, so anyways, with this mission, I believe that there is actually a quick way to do it. Now, I'm going to try to do it this way, then we'll do it the way the game intended.
Okay.
You got it.
Okay, I believe that it is actually faster to get to the Duff Brewery by going this way.
Lousy, rotten karmic retribution. Can't you see I'm driving here? I have no insurance.
Oops.
Let's do this thing.
No, no, no.
I'm a lean, mean,
If we lose this race, I'm going to blame the traffic.
I'm so talented.
It was faster.
Looking.
All right, that...
The lasers were only the beginning. Even now, our all-purpose evil cola is spreading underground through your water supply. It will wake the dead. Zombies will rise from the grave and devour the living.
And our ratings will rise to levels unseen since the heyday of Evening Shade.
Oh man, that sounds cool. I mean, oh no, I hope their plan fails. Who am I kidding? Zombies eating brains? Oh, this is gonna rock. All right, that was so cool.
Okay, anyways, we're done with that. Yes, we are saving the game. We are saving the game after this. But seriously, just can't believe it. Set to kill, first try. Here I was dreading this mission. I'm thinking to myself the entire playthrough, no. But now I'm really dreading the final level, because watch how we suffer with all of the nuclear waste missions. Okay, anyways, October 30, Halloween. Aliens invade Springfield. Evil Cola causes dead to rise from the graves. Local brain wholesaler reports search and business. Anyway, so yeah, this game takes place over the course of a week. And, since this is Halloween, this is a Treehouse of Horror themed level. Okay, so anyways, for the third time, we are back in Evergreen Terrace. Though this time, Evergreen Terrace is drastically different. For one thing, it's Halloween themed with zombies and the like. By the way, this level terrified me back in the day, because I had a serious fear of zombies back then. It was just the fear of just getting turned, you know, seeing your family turned, all that sort of stuff. But anyways, so as such, I never really finished this level back in the day. Okay, so anyways, come on. Yeah, so anyways, as you can see, the wasps are a lot deadlier in this level. Okay. Yeah, we got the 3 gags available to us here, but we do have another one. If we go into Bart's room, even though this isn't a Halloween, even though this wasn't from a Halloween episode, basically Bart's demonic clown bed, as well as his crusty lamp. So anyways, in terms of the costumes for this level, we have Dirty Homer, Evil Homer, I am Evil Homer, and Homer from when basically after Devil Flanders turned his head into a donut. Though I'm kind of disappointed that they didn't have Flanders Homer, you know? Basically when Homer went to that alternate future where Ned Flanders was the supreme overlord, and Homer had to go to that re-nedification class. Okay, so anyways, this level is, in addition to the Halloween theme, this level is drastically different from other iterations of Evergreen Terrace, because, basically, this level is a lot smaller. You see, due to crunch at the end of development, the developers did not make the entirety of Evergreen Terrace explorable. Basically, you know the rich part of town, basically, just that one corner where Mr. Burns' mansion was, as well as just the Golden House, the Stonecutter Tunnel, the inside of the power plant, all that is not present in this level. So as such, this level is a lot smaller than basically any other stage of the game.
Having chest pains.
Stranger danger.
Okay, nice. So anyways, coin collection in this level is going to be even more important than ever, because basically, as you probably guessed, stuff is expensive. Okay, we don't have to really worry about that too much because we have the set to kill thing that we can do, the exploit we can do in that one. So anyways, this level also has some other differences. For one thing, unlike the other levels where you have the cops basically in their normal cop cars, in this level, since basically your car is technically better than the cop cars, you will be chased by hearses, which basically are faster and more aggressive than the standard cops. Okay, yeah, but anyways, yeah, the no TV makes Homer go crazy reference. And by the way, if you go to a playground, yeah, you hear the demonic chants of all the kids, and then you get Ralph going in there. Okay, come on, get up. Yeah, it would have been great to hear. Yeah, one line that would have been really fitting for this is if they would have had Nelson's go back to Germania.
Obsessive collecting.
I could have sworn that I got the car in Flanders Yard.
Wow,
Hey, no worries, we can go and grab it right now. Okay.
Ouch! My bikini zone's chafing.
Yeah, though it is kind of a shame that basically this level did get a rush development because basically just the Treehouse of Horror episodes have always been just very strong contenders for their seasons. But hey, they still include some good references. Anyways, Homer's car, basically his sports car is a very good vehicle, very good, and also this music. I'm just gonna let you listen to this.
Just a few more. Woohoo! All right! Ooh, the vibrations tickling my feet. Take that! Oh, I forgot my mission.
Okay, but anyways, yeah, that is one of my favorite driving themes in this game. I love it so much. Anyways, we get some more crates up here. Very nice. Now we're gonna want around 1,000 because one of the best vehicles in the game is actually bought for that price. Okay. Get up here.
Whoa! That was
The time-traveling toaster from the re-notification episode. So yeah, the developers did have this episode, in mind when they were creating this, but yet they didn't give Homer the Ned Flanders outfit. Like I said, that would have been kind of funny just seeing Homer running around in Ned Flanders outfit.
bouncy, bouncy.
Anyways, unfortunately, no Wasp cam up here. Okay, so anyways, for this bonus mission, basically, this one can actually be relatively intense, even though it's the shortest in the game.
Careful! I have bad reflexes.
Mr. Smithers, can you help me out? There's some scary, weird, godless, fascinating stuff going on.
Not now, Simpson. Mr. Burns wants me to run some errands, but I have a brunch date. You know how it is.
Whatever, just give me the mission.
Anyways, Flaming Tires. Help Smithers find the items for Mr. Burns before time runs out. Of course, Mr. Burns would send Smithers out in a zombie apocalypse. Smithers, I need items. I need you to do my shopping list. But sir, there are zombies roaming around. Pshaw! Smithers, there's nothing wrong with people. Who's this handsome fella? Just some guy just walking around. How vibrant!
It's crashing time.
Okay, come on, get up. Oh crap, no!
Ooh, I'm soaring like a candy wrapper.
Yeah,
in a
and you
press.
have no time, no leniency.
Here you go, Mr. Smithers.
Oh, thank God. His socks have been pooling around his ankles for days. And this is his favorite brand, Alan Quartermain's Keep-em-Ups.
What next?
Okay, anyways, for this next product.
Eat my dust.
Okay, gotta restart the mission. Yeah, like I said, this mission can be cruel, but yet it's also the shortest bonus mission in the game because all the items are just right near the quickie mark.
Sweet. Whee! Here you go.
They give you no time whatsoever. There.
almost spilled my sundae. I'm a lean, mean speed thingy.
5, 4.
Doc Wonderstein's tooth powder.
Thanks, Simpson. Mr. Burns doesn't have teeth anymore, but it makes him feel young when I rub this on his gums. The things we do for love.
Uh-huh. Gross. What next?
But Burns clearly has teeth. We have seen teeth. Unless Burns has false teeth. But then again, knowing Burns, he would want the marrow of babies. He would want babies' teeth in his mouth.
Again.
Damn those babies. What they do to earn my teeth? Maybe they should have thought about that before they were flaunting their baby teeth in my face, right, Smithers? Ah, yes, sir.
What does he need this for?
Mr. Burns likes to vote OD exercise every morning. It keeps his muscles from falling off the bone.
Great. Gotta go. Oh, that was too easy.
Okay, so anyways, we've unlocked Burns' limo. Now, this is a deceptive vehicle because basically the last time we saw this vehicle was way back at the first level when we basically destroyed it with Cletus. So basically, let's just go to the limo at Mr. Burns' limo. Basically, 4.5 speed, 4.5 toughness, 3 acceleration. This thing is the ultimate destruction vehicle right here. Basically. 4.5, 4.5. Meanwhile, compare that to the Homer truck car that we've been using. Yeah, 4.5, 3.5. So yeah. And then basically 3 handling and 3.5. Yeah, basically just pretty much an upgrade of the car built for Homer. But unfortunately, this car isn't as useful as you think, because basically, while this can absolutely destroy any vehicle you're going to find in, basically, in earlier parts of the game, the thing is that this level doesn't have any missions that feature destroying vehicles.
My blood cholesterol is low. Give me a recharge.
I think you will find the cylindrical meat casing most enjoyable.
Freezer burn on my beard.
Okay, so anyways, let's get going.
Ooh, the vibration's tickling my feet.
Okay, yeah, we saw a wasp on top of the Krusty Burger, so let's get going. Nice, perfect. And we get to show off the bonus car. Oh, by the way, we forgot to show off the bonus car back in level 7. Don't worry, we can go back and do that later. But for the time being, yeah, you can drive around an RC car if you get on top of this Krusty Burger.
Oh, yes. Crystalline.
Yeah, Homer is actually shrinking himself down to a subatomic size, to a microscopic size to drive around a car. Anyways, old Gil is right up here. And in addition, another difference, basically. Anyways,
coming through.
For this level, all the races, instead of Milhouse, Nelson, and Ralph doing them, basically you have zombies. 50% fewer scandals. Yeah, well, there's 100% less church.
Oh, no, I have a wedgie.
Okay. Yeah, though it would have been interesting going to Mr. Burns' mansion and seeing references to Vampire Burns from that one Treehouse of Horror special where basically the Simpsons visited his mansion in Pennsylvania. Anyways, in the schoolyard, basically, you're going to see a giant UFO. That is going to be the focal point of this level. You are going to hate that UFO. You're going to revile that UFO. You're going to want to throw rocks at that UFO. You're going to want to send Lisa into the UFO so that way the aliens are stuck with her.
Remain calm, students. All is well in the school. My authority as principal is total.
Oh, come on, you mockers!
Kind of disappointing we didn't get the Willie Burning reference from basically that March 13th. Damn March weather. Okay, so anyways, yeah, we can basically we'll do the initial run through of this level because it is short enough to basically do so. Okay, come on. And thanks to the erratic motion of the bees, it isn't too bad to basically keep tabs on them and actually move them to more desirable locations. Oh, that was cool. Just dodging out of the way and then just jumping and the boom. Yeah, nothing says scary like Destroyed Ralph claiming that he ate a thumbtack.
This on the internet.
One thing I'm disappointed by, they don't have a Schmarch calendar as a reference here. I just love that reference, just Schmarch. Yeah, though I do appreciate the Hogwarts reference from that one Treehouse of Horror special, where basically just my accursed shin. Yeah, though also I'm a little disappointed that they didn't make a reference to the racist pumpkin, basically. What do I care? That's a yellow pumpkin. You're a racist! All pumpkins are racist. The only difference is that I can admit it. I'd rather die than hate! Anyways, this area is actually a little easier to deal with than the other variations of the roof because, thanks to the walls, you don't have to worry about getting knocked off by the air currents. Okay, not gonna risk it. You have plenty of coins. Okay, so anyways. Let's summon back the car.
Can you come and get
As you can see, just this car is very good stats. Let's just take a closer look. Basically, 4.5 speed, 4.5 acceleration, 2 toughness, and basically 4 stars of handling. Very good. Basically, this is pretty much better than anything than Bart's Farini. The only thing it's lacking on is handling, but still, with stats like this, you cannot refute it.
What?
Darn it.
Part of the deal?
And no worries, no worries. We have plenty of good areas to get boxes. We have plenty of spots to work with. It's not like when I played this game and when I played this game in my recent playthrough and forgot that the boxes don't respawn, the vending machines don't respawn. Here I am in level 5, basically thinking to myself, great, now how am I going to get money? And I'm getting stuck with the wager races. Okay, so anyways, the reason I wanted 1,000 coins. The final 2 cars that you can buy from Old Gil. You can buy the hearse for 750. The hearse is a very good car, pretty much on par with Homer's, and is another good toughness car. If you don't want to do the bonus mission for Mr. Burns' limo. But even better,
You're gonna buy a car?
the hover bike. 5 speed, 4.5 acceleration, and 3.5 stars of handling. And not to mention, since it's a relatively small car, you can easily weave in and out of traffic.
Ooh, the vibrations tickling my feet.
So yeah, basically, the only thing is that this is not by any means a durable vehicle. With how fast this thing goes and with how frail it is, it's very much on par with the rocket car. However, it has a lot better handling than the rocket car. You can easily work with this thing. And basically with this thing, any race in the game is relatively doable. Yeah, seriously, this is a lot of fun to use as a car. So anyways, as you can see, basically, this area is blocked up by the military. So, well, we can't exactly do it. Oh, that was so cool. Just last second, bang! Okay, so anyways, as you see, just a big chunk of this level is just stricken off the map, and just, you aren't really going to be dealing with much past the school, basically. Well, then again, this is the end of the level, basically, the school. Yeah, that one little stretch of road, yeah, you're really going to be dealing with that. But anyways, my suggestion to you when it comes to this level, as you're exploring and basically doing your thing, make note of how to get from the school to the power plant. Trust me, anyone who has played this game knows what I'm talking about, and knows that that route is going to be, you're going to need to burn that route into your mind. Okay, but anyways. Yeah, let's just get over here.
Oh, out of control.
Yeah, move or lose it. Anyways, if you go to Ralph's house, you'll notice an effect of this level,
I wish I had
where
a
if you
dog with
enter
a tail.
conversations at certain points, or go to certain spots, the screen will tilt.
The door says, knock, knock. Are you the Easter Bunny? Yay, a stranger.
Wiggums is just locked out of his house. This is Wiggum's life now.
The door says, knock, knock. Are you the Easter Bunny? Yay, a stranger.
Oh, I hope do not press me.
The door says, knock, knock.
Okay, let's get away from the weird angle.
Ouch! My bikini zone's chafing.
Okay, nice. Okay, how many, out of curiosity, what's our wasp total up to? Okay, 12 out of 20. Okay, so anyways, let's get on the
Hey.
bike.
I found my lost nachos.
Let's get out of here. Anyways, let's go to the cemetery because, well, we're not gonna buy the car from the zombie. It's a very good car to get, basically. Very solid, very respectable. Not as good as the hover bike in my personal opinion, but hey, if you're looking for just a good, just a reliable endgame car, you can't go any better than that car that they're selling. Plus, you have to buy it anyways. So anyways, for this next card, jumping across the coffins. No! Here I was thinking we were going to get something good out of it. Ugh.
Chest pain! Having chest pain!
Yeah,
Can
I
you
am
come
not a
and
big
get
fan of
me?
that card. That is
I'll pay
the
you
worst
it
card to
back,
get in my
Rob.
personal opinion in the game.
I'm not a very good driver.
Okay, let's try that again. Round 2. Round 2 of the coffin jump. Okay, there. Yeah, this specific section is the platforming at its worst, in my personal opinion.
Me wanty. You mean I gotta get more?
It's a good reference, but darn it, it's not worth this section. Okay, anyways, for the final purchasable car, 500 coins for the zombie car. 4.5 speed, max acceleration, pretty much max handling. The only thing is that basically it has it basically is kind of lacking in the toughness department. But hey, just with stats like that, you can't really go wrong. The only thing though with the zombie car is that it has an effect to it, basically.
Must never run again.
Okay, so anyways, hover bike.
Can you come and get me? I'll pay you in
Yeah,
back,
for
bro.
me, the best thing about the hover bike is just how tight it is.
I'm a lean, mean.
Just because of its small size, you can fit it in so many different areas and get through so many shortcuts. And the only thing is that, as you can see, we're already smoking. Or we're not. Make a liar out of me, will you, game? Okay, let's grab this. Yeah, thankfully we can afford to be a little more liberal with the coin sources because basically once we buy the items here, we're done. We don't need to buy a single item more. Okay, anyways, let's get going to the power plants. The gurgling blood water, or maybe that's cola. I'd like to think it's a combination of both. Yeah, it's not Evergreen Terrace unless we're basically falling down the bridge. Slow motion Homer. And thankfully they don't make this wasp erratic. Okay, though, believe it or not, no card up here. No card in the back. And no card in the front. Yeah, we'll just grab that. And make our way over to the power plant.
Wow, I need a disco.
Yeah,
nap.
this is a weird level, basically, in that, given its small size, basically, there's really not much to see, but yet it's still... it's still large enough to where it's not short.
I'm using my stink bone.
What is with you and the stink bone?
It's occupied, so go away. Hey, Brandine! We's out of leaves in here. I can't wipe.
Okay, so anyways, where's our wasp total up to now? Okay, 13, we still need 7. Okay, yeah, we're probably gonna need to basically do a little searching around later, but hey, it's all good. How to get up, how to get up. Okay, we got 2 wasps here, so that's good. Ah, there we go. Okay, 1 down. Okay, and then we'll be down to 5 more. Okay. Almost have enough to buy that zombie car. Though I'll be honest, I don't really like using the zombie car when we have the hover bike at our disposal. Okay.
Can you come and get me? I'll pay you in back rubs. Ooh, the vibration's tickling my feet.
Okay, anyways, for this next wasp cam, we've already seen it before.
Eat my dust.
Okay, let's head up here. Wait, where is it? I know there's a wasp cam that's supposed to be in this area. I remember destroying a wasp cam basically in a cool and epic fashion, basically right in this spot. There it is.
Sweet, sweet, obsessive collecting. Ow, my ass!
Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Oh, perfect. Okay, another one down. Okay, as for the last card, I think I know where it is. Okay, but anyways, first off, for the third and final time, we're going to save the plants. Then, yeah, as you can see, just the door is shut, so we can't exactly go into the plant.
Oh,
That's fine.
I got my mission.
Okay, yeah, I knew there was something in near the parking lot.
Ow, my head! Ow!
Okay, so anyways, just want to make sure that we're not missing anything else in the parking lot.
Ouch! My bikini zone's chafing!
Okay, good to see, good to see. Level progress. Okay, 17 out of 20. Okay, we're doing pretty well. Yeah, if we don't find the remaining wasp cams, I think that we will find them. I think that they are going to be at the top of the plant. But if we don't, basically we can come back to them in the next episode. Ah, darn it. No worries. We can work around it. We can work around it. Actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, it would actually be in our best interest to destroy everything. The reason? If we need any more coins, we can just go back to set to kill, and I can basically grab them from there. So by denying ourselves now, basically, we're just making it where, just, for one thing, I wouldn't even be coming back to this area anyways if I were to basically just grind for coins here. As such, basically, it's in our best interest just to do this. Okay, I think that, yeah, we're going to be missing 2 wasps. Okay, nice. Okay, got that wasp. Mr. Burns is stealing my money! Worth it! Yes, the Schmarch calendar. Okay. Yeah, here I'm like, oh, why did they have the Schmarch calendar? And then, yep, sure enough, they have the Schmarch calendar. I'm forgetting about the Schmarch calendar. Okay, anyways. The soul donut. Who's that goat-legged fellow? I like the cut of his jib. Prince of Darkness, sir. He's your 11 o'clock. When Homer runs out of donuts at work, he sells his soul to Devil Flanders for a tasty donut. Krusty Doll. The doll's trying to kill me, and the toaster's been laughing at me. This talking doll is bent on murdering Homer until the repairman was called in to say it's switched to good instead of evil. Human Cookbook. You speak English? I am actually speaking Regalian. By an astonishing coincidence, both of our languages are exactly the same. Oh, yeah. The cookbook used by Kodos to prepare fried shrimp for Lisa, sloppy joes for Bart, pork chops for Homer, and radish rosettes for Marge. Time traveling toaster. You're still not in your own home. Freaking blurry textless Willy voice. You're still not in your own world, Homer. I can get you home, but you'll have to do exactly as I... Ah! This is indeed a disturbing universe. Homer actually turned the time traveling toaster. Homer actually turned his toaster into a time machine, thus doing irreparable harm to the space-time continuum, putting Flanders in charge of the world. Hell's Soupe. Of course, the transplant. Somehow, Snake's hair must be controlling. Oh, please, Lisa! Everyone's already figured that out! After Snake's execution, his body was carved up for organs, and Homer got Snake's hairs transplanted onto his head. The monkey's paw. Come to think of it, the guy that sold me this thing did say the wishes would bring grave misfortune. I thought he was just being colorful. A cursed monkey's paw, sold to Homer by the former president of Algeria. And finally, the Smarch calendar. We were there to discuss the misprinted calendars the school had purchased. Lousy Smarch weather. Willie died on the 13th hour of the 13th day of the 13th month at a PTA meeting in Springfield Elementary, according to the school's calendar, the Smarch calendar. Okay, anyways. Basically the pattern. Right, left, left, right, right. Jump over to Burns' desk. Yeah, gotta love how they put 1,000 trap doors in Mr. Burns' office. Just to torture everyone. Okay, anything here? Nope. Okay, so anyways. What I'll do is this, basically. I'm going to go and just farm coins off camera. And then basically in the next episode, we'll have everything purchased. Then we can go find the remaining Wasp cameras. And then basically get to work in completing the game. So anyways, on that note, I think that now would be a good time to end things off. I really appreciate that you stuck around to watch this episode. You're a great viewer, and I hope you come back for the next one. Like this video, like, subscribe, comment, share, do whatever you want. Without, see you next time. Bye.